What's up, Raiders? I'm Maddie Nuttall.
And I'm Brittany Carbajal. Welcome back to another episode of RJTV.
Coming up, a story on Catholic Schools Week.
And Maddie and Morgan bringing you cooking on campus.
All that and more this week on
RJTV.
Happy Black History Month, Raiders.
This month, we celebrate the history and accomplishments of Black and African American communities.
Make sure to look out for our special DAG event and our special episode of RJTV later this month in celebration of Black history.
In honor of the 20th anniversary of the Girls Division, we continue to celebrate the wisdom of women who are inspiring to us all.
This month, we welcome 5 notable women to campus to share their stories and experiences.
Award-winning filmmaker Maggie Contreras will screen her film, Maestra, about women symphony orchestra conductors.
Be there next Friday, February 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. to watch the film that premiered at the Tribeca Festival and stick around for the Q&A session with Maggie Contreras.
There is so much excitement around campus. The seniors are coming back from their immersions, and the juniors are getting ready to leave.
Brittany, where are you going for your immersion?
I'm going to Murphy Creek Elementary. What about you, Maddie?
I'm going to the Tennyson Center for Children.
Make sure to keep all of the juniors and seniors in your prayers with their immersion experiences.
Immersions are a huge part of our identity as a Catholic school. Also, it's Catholic Schools Week.
Kiara, Evie, Melody, and I went around campus asking students and faculty what the best part of going to a Catholic school is. What's your favorite part about working at a Catholic school?
I love that we can do retreats here, helping students recognize that they're loved deeply by God.
Being surrounded by so many colleagues and families with shared values.
We get to have Mass, which I find very relaxing.
What's your favorite part about going to a Catholic school?
Getting closer to Jesus Christ.
Prayer.
The friends, the community.
Connecting to God.
Everybody embodies what it's like to be like Jesus, and everybody's just very loving and compassionate towards each other.
What is your favorite part about working at a Catholic school?
My favorite part about working in a Catholic school is all the really cool people who work in Catholic schools. I've met a lot of great friends over the years.
What do you like about going to a Catholic school?
I like that we get time to pray before each period.
We're men and women with and for others.
This week, we're honoring faculty and staff who have dedicated their careers to Catholic education.
We honor faculty and staff celebrating 5 years of service to Catholic education.
And those celebrating 10 years of service to Catholic schools.
And congratulations to those celebrating 15 and 20 years in Catholic schools.
And to Mr. Bauer, Mr. Card, Ms. Maxfield, and Mr. Ramos, who celebrate 25 years.
And we have one special tribute to an educator who is celebrating 35 years of service to Catholic education.
We talked to members of the faculty and staff about this special milestone.
Ms. Timmy is a Renaissance person. She's helped create so many programs here at Regis Jesuit. She began as an English teacher. She continues to do those things, but she also contributed to the creation of our retreat program, our service program. She helped create our mind and body classes. And everything she does, she proceeds with love. And that love is for her family, for Brian, Ira, and Abe. It's love for her students. It's love for the craft of Catholic education and the mission of Catholic Jesuit education. So Ms. Timmy is the epitome, I believe, of Catholic education.
When I think of Mrs. Timmy, I think of somebody who is incredibly kind and caring, compassionate, very, very insightful, incredibly profound, and is always there when you need someone.
I think that she's one of those teachers that just really has a passion for teaching. You can just tell that she really likes kids. Whether she's singing in the choir or whether she's teaching yoga, she's always 100% in.
She's such a big part of all of my memories here at Regis Jesuit. My most striking memories of her is how deeply she cares for our students, the way she lets them be each uniquely themselves.
She's just really hard to describe because she is so special. She is one of the wisest and absolutely funniest people that I know. Whenever I need really good advice, really deep, thoughtful wisdom, she's who I go to. It just makes me smile to think of all the hundreds and hundreds of students' hearts that she has had an impact on. It's really awesome.
I think about Mrs. Timmy. I think about an exceptional human being who has taught me so much about love, about being present, about seeing the beauty in the world, and always recognizing and acknowledging the spaces that we're in.
Mrs. Timmy gives the best hugs, and Mrs. Timmy is a great teacher to watch. She is pretty wonderful when you need tips and tricks for kids.
Right after she was hired, I remember we were in a faculty meeting, we were sitting next to each other, and she was trying on her glasses, and she said that the thing that she was most worried about during her interview to get the job here was which glasses she should wear. And I always remember about that. She's always got great taste in glasses.
She taught me as a student in the select choir, and it was a great time being in that select choir. Congratulations, Miss Timmy, on your 35 years.
Miss Timmy was the choir director, and I will never forget in the spring semester of my senior year watching the boys in choir come out in the gym wearing all black, and they sang a song called The Parting Glass, and everyone in the gym was silent, and it was just a really beautiful performance. And my buddies, who I'm still friends with, who graduated from Regis, still talk about Miss Timmy and still talk about specifically that performance and that song, and how moved they were performing that song and how grateful they are for Miss Timmy. Similarly, I'm grateful to now work alongside a teacher that really impacted my experience at Regis and many of my friends' experiences at Regis. Regis is a better place because of her.
Compassionate, intentional, thoughtful, and creative.
I think I first met her here on campus 25 years ago. She's completely committed to her students, and just a wonderful support to her colleagues and a wonderful representation of what we hope for at Regis Jesuit High School. So congratulations, Miss Timmy. We're really grateful for all your years of service here at Regis Jesuit.
I met Miss Timmy for the first time when I was about 2 years old. She was a good friend of my sister's and played the piano where we used to do plays growing up. She was my music teacher, my voice teacher, and my piano teacher for many, many years. She used to babysit me when my parents would go away for the weekend. I mean, I've been at Regis now for 18 years, so I can't believe that we got to be co-workers. And then in the last 3 years, we've not just gotten to be co-workers, but team teachers developing the Mind and Body program. You don't get to work with your best friends very often, but I do, and I love you.
Mrs. Timmy, there are so many things I can say about her. Obviously, I'm pretty biased. The one thing that comes to me is 28 years ago when we met on that very first day in new teacher training here at Regis. I was drawn to her just because she was very welcoming and caring, and then I got to see that in her classroom. She cares about students first and foremost, and I think that's probably why I was originally drawn to her. And then we became great friends, and then obviously we started dating and we're married. I think the thing that reminds me most about her teaching and why, after 35 years in Catholic education, is she puts her students first and she cares about who they are as people first. Yes, the learning comes, but when you learn who your students are and you care for them, that's where the magic happens. So she's been doing that for a long time, and I'm really excited that we're celebrating her because she sure deserves it. Love you, Sid.
Thank you so much, Miss Timmy, for your dedication to the community at Regis Jesuit.
Another thank you to all of our teachers and staff for all the things that they do.
How are your cooking skills, Maddie?
Well, actually, I practiced my chefery with Morgan around campus.
Let's take a look at your skills.
Let's get cooking. We got pancake mix, undisclosed amount. For this specifically, we just add water. I feel like that's pancake. Glitter now or after? Both. Edible glitter. Ooh. Oh. The star of the show.
I don't think it's ready.
It's not ready. Help. In she goes. Are you cooking? Yes. A little tiny pancake. Okay. Welcome to the taste test. Cracker Barrel, mini syrup. Pretty good.
Thought it was gonna be way worse.
Me too. Fluff it up. Thank you. Oh.
We'll be back next week with your Raider Sports Update.
Until then, we'll see you tonight at Family Sports at 5:40 for RJ Hockey versus Creek.
And again on Saturday when they take on Valor at 6.
And we'll see you again in the stands for boys and girls basketball as they take on Heritage tonight.
Good luck Palms at Nationals this weekend, and good luck to Swim and Dive as they get ready to take their dominating season record into state next week.
That's all for this week.
We'll see you next week, Raiders.